got a level 7 Golem. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? He's got the fire spirits and they're level 13.
Sussing out you luck. Going harder than pain. And that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again playing logbait on my mini account. So one of the most frequently asked questions in the comment section is how to push up more on ladder. So my number one tip for ladder is focusing on one deck. One deck that's been strong across all metas like this logbait deck here. If you constantly change out cards to accommodate new balance changes, your gold will just be spread too thin and you're never going to see the progression that you want. Even though Knight, Rocket, and Goblin Barrel all received nerfs in the last few balance changes, it's still a strong deck. I'll still be running logbait today, and I'll show you guys that not too much is affected. So this is going to be my first time ever recording live battles on my mini account. Please let me know down below in the comment section if you guys enjoy this or not. I'd love to know because I'm always trying to put up what you guys want to see. Anyway, let's go jump straight into some live battles and let's assert some dominance. Alright guys, so we got a game against Qasir Hassan, and he's already saucing out the crying face and the wow. He's also dropping the Harry Potter at the bridge, so he's got an overleveled Harry Potter, but we're chilling out here. And we're going to see what's up. We can just go in for a Goblin Barrel with our Knight, and he's going to be dropping a Bomber. So this guy's got a whack deck. Crazy to see that Bomber and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't understand it, but you know, we're chilling. We're going to be dropping the Log, and then we're going to also be dropping the Goblin Gang off to the side. So the Mini P.E.K.K.A. will not get on top of our Princess. The Princess Protection Program is fully in effect out here. Princess is going to be chipping away on the tower. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the Ice Spirit. The Electro Wizard is going to go on top of the Ice Spirit and the tower. Notice that the Electro Wizard did not get as many shots off as it would have, and the shot of the Electro Wizard was actually dispersed on the Ice Spirit and the tower, so that felt really good. What is this guy going to do? We're just going to be cycling the Knight in the back, and he's got a Sparky, so fortunately for us, we can actually rocket it. I don't know if our rocket kills that Sparky, but we're going to hope it does, and it doesn't, so feels bad, man, but we're going to be chilling regardless. He's going to be dropping the Mega Knight, and we're going to see what's up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go drop the Goblin Gang. We're going to log the Sparky because then the Sparky does die. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop an Ice Spirit. Hopefully the Ice Spirit draws the Mega Knight to the King Tower. Mega Knight did not get a shot off on the King Tower, guys. That was so close. That would have been amazing if we made that happen. But the Bomber did finesse us quite a bit on the left-hand lane. So what's up, man? We know that he has Sparky. We saw a Mega Knight. We saw a lot of legendaries out of this guy. We don't actually know what type of deck this is because it is ladder after all. You can't really predict what a lot of these people are running. But we're going to have the Knight tank for our Goblin Barrel, and we're going to kind of finesse him right there. So hopefully this is going to be a pretty good counter push for us right here. We're going to be dropping the Princess. We're going to be dropping the Goblin Gang. And he's going to be going in hot with the Lumberjack, but the Lumberjack is not going to find a tree. It's going to find an Ice Spirit, and the Knight is going to be protecting the Princess. Princess Protection Program yet again, guys. We're going to be saucing out the Log, drawing the Harry Potter back, and accruing some damage on the right tower. So that Sparky is going to be pretty menacing. We could go in for a Rocket plus Tornado. That would have been pretty baller. I should have done that, but we're not going to. We're just going to be dropping the Goblin Gang back. We're going to be dropping a Rocket. The Rocket's actually still going to finesse the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Sparky, so that's still pretty decent for us. The Princess ended up finishing off his push. With 30 seconds left, we can definitely win this. It was pretty scary, it was really scary, and I didn't really know what deck he was running the entire time. So that's something different for me. Usually at top ladder or GCs, I can deduce what someone's running within the first few cards, and I can play accordingly to that. But this guy, he's wild. I have no idea what he was running. I don't even know if he knew what he was running, but very interesting deck for sure. So all we gotta do is sauce out a NATO. He's not going to be able to win this game anymore. And we're just going to drop a Rocket because there's no way for him to get the Mega Knight in time to our tower. So, good game, man. Let's move on to the next one. He's a little bit angry. He's a little bit sad. Alright, guys. So, we got another game. We're saucing out the Ice Spirit in the back. And we're going to get greeted by an Electro Wizard. So, what is this guy rocking? On a level 11. So, he's probably going to have a lot of legendaries, I assume, after dropping the Electro Wizard. And there we go. We're just going to go in for a nice, solid Log. Hitting the Spear Goblins, hitting the Goblin Gang, and also hitting the Electro Wizard. We missed one of the Spear Goblins. That one Steve was left behind, but, you know, it's not going to get left behind for much longer. We're going to be dropping an Ice Spirit, and the Hog Rider should not get hits on our tower. It's still level... Oh, my gosh. The level 12 Ebarbs. It is happening, guys. I know that you guys have been asking in the comment section, how do you deal with the level 12 Ebarbs? Either two things. You want to be using a Knight or an Ice... You either want to be using a Knight or an Ice Golem. Those are the two primary ways of dealing with it. The Princess is just going to be shooting down that tower. So much damage for him. and we're going to be dropping the Goblin Gang. Notice where I dropped my Goblin Gang. The Goblin Gang is dispersed and split, so his Inferno Dragon and his Electro Wizard were both targeting the Goblin Gang. Some serious utility from that Goblin Gang. And the Princess is coming in the left-hand lane. We want to see if he wants to drop anything that we can log. Unfortunately, we did not have the timing ready for that. Usually has to be a prediction on a Goblin Gang, so we're going to be going in for an Ice Spirit and then a Goblin Barrel. We want to see what he wants to do. What is he going to do to defend this? He's going to be dropping an Ice Golem, but that Ice Yeti did not do anything. That was moral support while the Goblins just chipped away on his tower. So that is a feels bad man moment if I've ever seen one. We're going to be dropping the Princess in the back. And his Yeti is going to approach our tower, but it's not going to do anything at all, bro. We're just going to be going in for a Knight, and we want to see what he wants to do. We can activate the King Tower right now with the NATO, and that's exactly what's up. We could have went in for an Ice Spirit if we had that in rotation. The Hog Rider would have gotten 0 hits. So we could have Ice Spirit and the Hog Rider would have been frozen as it journeyed to the King Tower. And that would have been pretty hilarious. So we're going to have to go in for a Rocket in this situation. He went in for the Raged Ebarbs. This guy's a certified savage. When you see Raged Ebarbs level 12, you guys know that he's a true player then. Alright, so we're going to be going in for a log on top of the Electro Wizard. And he's going to be going in for a Hog Rider. We're just going to go in for a NATO to mitigate damage, drop an Ice Spirit as well. And there's no way that the Hog Rider gets a single hit on our tower. He's saying well played, but I mean, it's just a pretty common play, sir. We're going to be dropping the Goblin Gang as well. We're going to be dropping a Princess. And he's going to be going in for the Ebarbs, but we're just going to NATO everything back. Sauce him up with the log. The big log of justice as soon as he drops the Goblin Gang. Or he's not going to drop a Goblin Gang, alright. But he went in for the Zap. Zap does not kill my Princess. Even if it's a level 13 Zap, it does not kill my Princess. So that feels really good, man. And we're going to be saucing out the good game. And let's move on to the next one, guys. I hope that you guys took away some things of dealing with Ebarbs. You got the Rocket, you've got Knight, you have multiple answers, at least in this deck. I highly suggest that in any ladder deck, have 2 or 3 answers to Ebarbs, because you're going to be facing them a lot. Alright guys, so we got another game against Mitchell, and he's proclaiming that he's so good at this game from his clan name, so we gotta see. We gotta be the crucible for him. We gotta be the severe test. We're gonna be dropping our Goblin Barrel, and we want to see what he wants to do. What is he up to? Alright, so he's just going to eat that damage like a snack. Is he not playing cards? Oh, Mitchell, what are you doing, dude? You're just too good. You don't even need that tower, apparently. Alright, dude, whatever. I don't get it, guys. I don't get why people do this to me, but they're just giving me cups. I guess I'm just a win trader right now. I'm a filthy, filthy win trader, guys. This is why we can't have nice things, because I win trade all the time. So as you guys just saw right there, the real way to climb trophies is to constantly get opponents that disconnect. Alright guys, so we got a game against Lone, and he's going to be saucing out the good luck. So we're going to reciprocate with our own good luck, and we're going to be dropping the Goblin Barrel right on top of his tower to start things off. What does he want to do? He's going to be dropping a Zap, and it completely eradicates the entirety of our Goblin Barrel. So we're not feeling too confident about this matchup, but we're going to be going in for the Goblin Gang and also the Knight. So he's going to be dropping minions. He's going to be dropping his Electro Wizard. We're going to be dropping a High Princess to finesse those minions. And the minions should not get a single hit on the tower. Actually, that one minion might get a swipe. Barely does not. But we haven't gotten any ounce of tower damage early on. So not the best start for us. But we know that he's probably going to go back to Zap. I think that we might have outcycled him by 1 card here. So I don't know if he has Zap and Cycle. What is he going to drop? He's going to be dropping a Mega Minion. Feels great, man. So you always want to count how many cards they have. It takes 4 cards for them to get back into rotation. So if you're able to be cognizant of that and know what cycle they have, and if they don't have Zap or their spell and cycle, and you can go in for a Goblin Barrel, it's almost always guaranteed damage. So he's got a level 7 Golem. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? What are those? Oh, I really wish I had Inferno Tower right now, but I think that we might be able to finesse this, hopefully, guys. What we gotta do is deal with all the supporting units. Oh, this is disastrous. We're gonna have to make sure that we don't take any damage from the graveyard somehow, some way. We gotta NATO the Golem to the King Tower, and then we dropped a log by accident. So I really thought that the duration of the graveyard was a little bit longer, and I dropped a log for no reason. So that was a really bad play, but hopefully we can still win this game. We're gonna be dropping an Ice Spirit, and he's going to be saucing out the Mega Minion at the bridge. Not the best thing for him. He didn't even get a hit with the Mega Minion there. So, feels fantastic for us. We're going to be dropping the Princess at the bridge. Getting some more fire on his tower. And he's going to be dropping archers. Alright, what's up, dude? We're going to be dropping an Electro Wizard as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to go drop our Goblin Gang and then go drop our Goblin Barrel. The Goblin Gang is going to be dying to a Zap while he went for a Fireball. Then he zaps the Goblin Barrel. So what I was hoping he was going to do, I was hoping that he's going to go zap the Goblin Gang and then not zap the Goblin Barrel. But he decided to Fireball and just miss everything. So that was pretty hilarious for us. We know he doesn't have Fireball and Cycle. We're just going to be going in for the Knight and the Goblin Gang. Usually you want to go opposite lane, but in this circumstance, we got to get as much damage as possible and not really allow him to build up a massive push. What we want to do is we want to stack up some Princesses, going for a NATO, and then hopefully the Princess will be able to finesse everything here. We're going to be using the King Tower activation. We're going to be using our Goblin Gang and our Ice Spirit. The Ice Spirit might get finessed by the Mega Minion there, but we're not taking too much damage at all, so feels fantastic. All we got to do is make sure that we NATO everything backwards because we don't want to take up too much damage from the Golem. Actually, the Golem did explode on us, so that feels really bad. We're going to be dropping our Knight as well. And what we got to do is we got to punish him right here. We got to go in for the Goblin Gang. We got to go in for the Goblin Barrel. We got to cycle back to another Goblin Barrel. That's really the only way that we can win this game. He's kind of ignoring that, and that might be it, guys. I think that might spell doom for him. If we go in for a Rocket plus Log, please give it to Daddy. 78 damage. That definitely does 78. Good game. Well played. Somehow, someway, we just finessed a level 7 Golem. I don't know how that happened. Alright guys, so we got a game against someone that's a level 12. We are graced by his presence, and he's going to be dropping a Valkyrie and Goblins at the bridge. So he's already being a bridge spam warrior. We're going to be dropping our Princess and a Goblin Gang as well. We want to see if we can actually defend against this. This is going to be pretty scary, guys. I did not mean to place the Princess, and the Princess is going to go get a charge off on our tower, but we're going to try to activate the King Tower with it. So there is kind of a silver lining there, but it was a really disastrous start. And he's going to continuously spam us with the Knight at the bridge as well. So this guy knows no bounds. He is a true sir, dropping the Knight at the bridge. We're going to be dropping an Ice Spirit to make sure that we mitigate damage from the Knight and those minions that are approaching on our tower. Activating the King Tower was key in defending that. Minions would have gotten one more hit off right there, so feels good. What is our plan for this game? We want to identify his counters for the Goblin Barrel and kind of try to defend the spam that's imminent on us. It's really scary spam. I don't know if we're going to be able to defend against all this. If we drop the Knight, then we could lose to the Prince that's definitely impending. So we just have to eat up one Valkyrie hit, but it didn't get a Valkyrie hit. So if the Valkyrie got 1 or 2 hits there, we kind of would just had to eat that up like a snack. I want to wait and see if he's about to drop anything else, because if he was about to drop another unit, then we wouldn't have been able to drop the Ice Spirit and Princess combination. So if he had dropped like the Prince, I would have actually had to use a NATO to pull it to the King Tower, or the Knight to pull it to the King Tower, and then allocated my Knight plus Ice Spirit to deal with the Prince. So it's all about minor interactions like that when you're playing against someone that's got such big overleveled cards. You really got to play elixir efficient, otherwise you're going to be in a disastrous situation. So we're just trying to make positive elixir trades left and right. He's going to be dropping the minions. We're going to be dropping Princess. Princess will deal with the minions and also provide utility after killing the minions. So I assume he's probably going to drop Prince or something to kill the Princess. I don't think he'll allow too many chips. But we're going to be dropping the Ice Spirit to make sure that he doesn't connect with the Princess just yet. And he's going to be dropping a Prince as well. So he's got the sauce. He's just dropping everything at the bridge yet again. The Knight is actually going to be dropped right on top of the Prince, so then the Prince does not get a juicy charge off on us. We're going to be dropping the Ice Spirit to make sure we mitigate another charge, and then also drop the Princess. So he went in for a arrow right there. So we're going to go in for a Goblin Barrel and Goblin Gang, pressuring him pretty hard, see what counters he has. And he doesn't have Valkyrie in cycle. Well, he's got Zap, Overleveled Zap. So he's got so many answers. He's got 2 spells. He's got a Valkyrie. Oh, man, this guy has all the answers for us today. We're going to be dropping our Goblin Gang as well in the middle. Going in for a Goblin Gang in the middle, Goblin Barrel on the tower, dropping a Knight as well, and he's just going to be able to save the Zap every single time. So probably best case scenario, we do draw against this guy, but I don't want to lose against him. That's the big thing. Since ladder overtime is only 1 minute, you can easily draw against people with overleveled cards and having pretty nice deck matchups against you as well. So in this case scenario, he has a great deck matchup and he has overleveled cards. So we can't win this game, but we can definitely draw it. So we're going to go in for a Knight opposite lane, so then it goes in the left-hand lane, so then we can, well, now it's going to go in the right-hand lane, unfortunately. But we really wanted to go in the left-hand lane and probably pressure him a little bit more because he's got less damage on the left-hand lane of us. So any unit that he drops, it's in the left-hand lane, is going to go towards the tower that he doesn't want to go for. So always a great situation for us. We're going to be dropping the Log to bounce the Valkyrie and obliterate the Goblin Gang, going in for an Ice Spirit and then a Goblin Barrel as well. And guys, this is definitely going to just be a draw, unless he completely disconnects, which I don't think is going to happen, but we can dream. Maybe our memes will not be dreams anymore, but I think that this is probably just going to be a draw. So good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your ladder session, man. Pretty interesting deck by you. I can't say too much about it. Oh, man. Really crazy game. It's really crazy to play level 12s, man. Alright, guys, so we got another game against Joe, the level 12. We're going to be saucing out the Ice Spirit at the bridge. We're going to see what Joe wants to do. Joe, what are you up to, bro? Alright, so the Ice Spirit doesn't actually get to the tower. I guess I should have known that by now. So, Prince, Minions. This is an interesting deck yet again, dude. So, Knight is going to go towards the Prince. The Prince is not going to get a charge off because it was working away on the Goblin Gang. And then we're going to go in for a Goblin Barrel. He's got the Fire Spirits and they're level 13. No, not like this, man. You can't do me dirty like that. That is disastrous. Playing against level 13 commons. Oh, dude. Level 10 Hog Rider coming in hot as well. So we're going to go in for a NATO on the Hog Rider to activate our King Tower immediately. We really want to see what he's going to rage the Hog Rider like that's going to take our King Tower. I don't understand that thought process. That was interesting to say the least. We're going to be dropping the Knight and then also the Goblin Gang, and we're going to see what's up. Joe, he's got the Banana Clan. He's certainly bananas after raging that King Tower, so very interesting. I don't really know what he wants to do. I don't really know what his premise is or what his deck is founded off of, but I think it's mostly just going to be bridge spam the entire time. And we're just going to be dropping the Princess. We don't want to drop the Log because the Princess is going to give us more utility. It's going to kill the Goblin Gang, and guess what? Then it's also going to do pretty well against this Hog Rider as well. That's raged up. It's piped up. We're dropping Ice Spirit. We got triple towers activating on it, and we have an Ice Spirit. So even if it's raged, it doesn't matter, man. It's all good. Positive Elixir trade because he did sauce out the rage. Princess is going to be working away on the tower. He's going to be dropping a Prince. We're going to be dropping the Goblin Gang and then the Knight. Always drop your squishy units first, so then they take up some of the hits. So then the Knight, which has way more HP, does not take the initial hit of the charged Prince. So we're going to be dropping the Log, and we want to get that Chivalrous Knight on the tower. We have simple needs in life, please. We're going to be dropping our Princess as well, and what we're going to do here is we're going to drop an Ice Spirit. So that is going to do really well against the Goblin Gang. Bounced everything back while our Prince decided to work on it, and he went in for a Fireball, so we're going to go in hot. We're going to apply some pressure, guys. We want to see what's up. We're also going to go in for a Tornado to the King Tower with the Hog Rider. Maybe we can bait out another Rage. But guys, the Chivalrous Knight and the Goblin Gang pulling up clutch in the right-hand lane. So much damage. That is going to be Rocket range. Rocket does 432 at Tournament Standard, and that is our Rocket. So that is going to be really solid for us. All we got to do is rocket out the tower, and that's going to be a good game. We're going to wait till the last possible second so we don't actually just get finessed. And we're going to wait until it's safe to actually drop the rocket, if you guys feel me on that. So we're going to go. So we actually went in for a Goblin Barrel, and we ended up taking the tower, even less Elixir. So good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your ladder session. We completely finessed this level 12. Really interesting to play against this man. He had max level commons. And that's actually where we're going to end today's video. Guys, we hit 4K today and definitely asserted some dominance. I hope you guys enjoyed this ladder pushing on my mini as much as I did creating it. Please let me know down below in the comment section what you guys thought about this and if you want to see it in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.